I play Teddy. He's a customer at the restaurant, as well as maybe Bob's friend.
The voice I play in the film is Linda Belcher, the matriarch. And she's there to keep everybody positive and happy, and she's supportive.
And I play Bob, the patriarch to Linda's matriarch.
I play Tina Belcher, who is the 13-year-old girl, the oldest daughter of the family, who is a little more reserved than some of the other family members, but at the same time going through puberty, so dealing with a lot.
Hello, my name is Kristen Shaw, and I play Louise, the youngest member of the Belcher family, a child, a female child.
My name is Eugene, and I play Gene. He's an 11-year-old boy who loves music and joking around and food and pop culture and whimsy.
You just described the whole world.
In what ways did working on the film differ from working on the TV show? Well, for the film, I always dressed as a rabbit.
I dressed as a rabbit.
You dressed as a rabbit. What people often wonder, what is the difference between making the TV show and voicing for the movie? And for the movie, we went into a studio, and there was a Zoom with a lot of people, and there was, a voice director who would help you physically act things out so that you really brought it that much more to life for the big screen. But otherwise, it was also very similar, where we are the characters, and we've done them for years, and so we're working with the same people that we've worked with for a very long time, who are lovely.
The difference in the experiences of recording for a TV show versus a movie weren't that big, because both the movie and the TV show are done with the level of quality and expertise that are just perfect.
Recording for the movie was very similar to recording for the TV show, to the point where it wasn't really until I actually saw a screening of the movie that it really dawned on me, like, oh wow, this is like such a bigger thing, and I realized why the writers and producers had spent so much more time on it, and animators, in the show. But for doing voiceover, we're just talking into a microphone.
The difference between performing for the TV show and the movie, well, we had to record them both during the pandemic. So I did the TV show in my apartment, and I recorded the movie originally. Yeah, so I used to have a small apartment, and I recorded the movie in my mansion. So, because I wanted it to feel more
bigger, right?
To feel bigger.
Yeah.
The difference between filming the TV show and the movie was it was during COVID, and I thought we were all going to die. But we did not, and we made it, and now we have this great movie.
Yeah.
The difference between the TV show and the movie, with the movie, there were a lot more moments for my character, Teddy, that were cinematic. And I tried to remember that on May 27th, people would be watching that character and the rest of the Belchers and never lose sight of it for a second. Whoa.
The show has been on the air for 12 years now, I think. Right? Is that 12 seasons? But it's been on for a long time. Way more successful than any of us would have dreamed. I think a big part of the popularity is just that we have the same writers we've always had. There's no turnover. They all seem to have such a great time, and they have such a good sense of like writing characters how people really talk, and so they've really just created. There's 6 of them, and each of them, for a different person, is someone that they can relate to on such a deep level.
Oh, why does the show have such an enduring popularity? Because people really connect with the characters, and there's a lot of love behind the making of the show, and I think that comes across.
Why do I think fans connect to the characters on Bob's Burgers? I think they're very good at picking out very awkward, real moments that we don't really talk about out loud in real life, but writers and comics are very keen on picking up on, and I think they're all tied into, each character has their own special kind of quirkiness, and it's fun to watch, you know, and I think people can relate to that.
Well, I think the reason why we've been able to continue with the show and get a lot of love and support from our fans is because the show is relatable, accessible, and honest.
Why do fans love Bob's Burgers? Me. I mean, me, my performance, my role in it. It's.
You are the titular character. Yeah.
It's true.
It's a
Yeah.
it's a force.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a
tsunami of voice.
yeah.
Nobody is disagreeing, which
No.
is weird. Like,
I thought
think
everybody was
you're
going
right.
to say stop.
No.
no, it's like
I was
I never
expecting,
thought of
yeah.
it that way, but I think it is all because of H. John Benjamin.
Thank you.
Yeah. And specifically the H.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
The H part
Does a lot of the.
That's where the gusto.
that voice.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is.
where
It's a really good voice.
It's the-
Is it surprising that this voice is coming out of this body,
Yeah.
or does it make sense?
I know.
The sexiest rabbi in America. What should moviegoers be aware of before seeing the film?
Subject to seizures.
It's
No, just kidding. A lot of colors, a lot of flashing lights.
they should know that they're gonna see a movie about a family that is idiosyncratic and loves each other, and there is a mystery and there is some singing, and that it's a lot of fun.
I think it's the first 2D animation film from Disney in a long time, and I know Lauren and everyone just put so much love into it. The animation, it's going to be really fun to watch. It's big, and it's way bigger than the TV show. And they wanted to make a movie, not a TV show with this, so I think that it's going to really just be really fun to watch.
I think people should expect, know that there's going to be jet fighters, dog fights, men, testosterone,
Volleyball, lots of volleyball games.
war games.
Lady Gaga
Yes.
song.
Yeah.
There's the Lady Gaga Bob's Burgers song that
I hope that audiences, whether they've seen the show or not, will take away from this film that this is a family that will stay together through the greatest challenges, and even though day to day they may feel like there's a lot that they're lacking, like they have everything that's important that they need in the important moments.
I hope they went on a fun ride, a musical ride, an adventure, that they loved the characters even more, that they had fun, that they went in groups and made it festive, and they kind of took their minds off of what's going on in the world today, and just have some fun and relax for a little while.
Yes,
Yes.
it's just an escape. This
Yes.
movie's just a fun escape.
Yes.
We're not curing cancer.
You're not gonna
Okay.
drive home and think, oh my gosh, all the mistakes of my life.
Well,
Yeah.
I do. Whenever any movie I see, I always have a quiet ride home in the car, but not this time.